It'll be a busy day. I'm getting ready to open the courtrooms, and for everyone who wants to come and file some papers, you want to submit your charges on different individuals. Here is your opportunity. Throughout the day, I will be sewing, but we're gonna just kick it, have some fun, and try to catch up on some of this work that I'm behind on. And I just want to say um, that a few people have dropped off some paperwork. They've suggested some charges to be brought forth on some of these people with no lives. Some of the people in question would be educated titties, as you can see from the photo I have up. This is his representative right here. This represents educated titties. Let me go pull up the rest of the photos. Give me a second. Here. Where you at, baby? Okay. Let me go grab some photos really quickly for y'all. Okay. Some of these men will be brought up on charges like this. Some of these men are brought up on charges like can't get ass, but when they find ass, an ass of a, well, I would show you his face, but I'm just saying they don't know the difference between the women and the men. They just like ass, you know what I mean? Let me go grab the rest of the photos that I got to present. We got somebody being brought up on wanting to do a split on a D-I-C. I'm not going to finish spelling it, but he wanted to do a split on a D and got upset at me. You see? Because I was talking about his last boyfriend. Okay. I was talking about his last boyfriend. He decided that he didn't like it. He didn't like it. Okay. I'm also going to, somebody wanted to bring charges on the bum bitch on charges of possible murder, lying, being a bozo, being boo-boo the fool, or think that we boo-boo the fool. Okay. We have a few people who are going to be brought up on some charges. Let me go grab, I have a folder. Let me go grab it real quick, y'all. Here we go. We have this dude being brought up on charges of always wanting to tell a tea. Always, his tea is always piping hot. It's piping hot, but it's always diluted or old as fuck. It's like me going in the kitchen and warming up some coffee that I actually made 4 days ago. That's what he always doing, right? He's still on the gender war shit. The rest of the men not really talking about no gender war. Why is this dude, why is his tea piping hot, but old and stale as fuck though? Come on, I got a couple of more pictures. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me see. Man, my hard drive is riddled with shit, baby. Okay. Riddled with just documents and proof. You know what I'm saying? Of these dudes when they wear their panties and shit. Some of these people I'm gonna leave alone. I'm not gonna pull up all the photos. Let me go to my pictures here. My I have to get the proof ready. You know what I mean? I got to get everything ready for court. And that's what this is. This is that opportunity in which I get all my paperwork in order and you get your paperwork in order. This evening, we're going to choose our jurors. We're going to have men, women, and we're going to also have some lovers, past lovers of some of these men. Yes, yes, we are. Okay. He has decided he will come and defend his past lover. He just wants to be owned. He is tired, or let me rewind. She is tired of being ignored and denied when your ass wants to sneak over in the middle of the night when nobody's around. You want to go and knock at her door, click, click, let me in. But as soon as everybody find out, you be like, that's a lie. I don't even know him. And so he decided, no, you're not gonna be coming tiptoeing in my crib, telling me you love me or side of me and all that shit. And then when others find out about you, you didn't want to deny me and throw me under the bus. She said, she ain't having it. She ain't having it. No, no, no. Let's go find the rest of the proof that I have. Some other people. Let me see here. Okay. This is Educated Titties and his lover. You know what I'm saying? When they were doing their thing, they were doing a lot, baby. They were doing a lot. I wish I had the little clip. It was on somebody else's channel. I think they took it down. Stop taking shit down for the sake of these motherfuckers. They don't take shit down, but because they're not really known or liked, nobody gonna go searching through their old shit. You see, you just throw that video clip over by me, and I'll take care of it. But as you can see, these dudes right here, man, I'm just saying, they were tight, baby. They tight. But the educated titty. They were tight. And nothing wrong with being tight. Right? Nothing wrong with being tight. I'm just saying, why y'all just don't support one another? Have each other's back. Just admit it. Just admit it that, you know, that you are the beard for your bitch ass wife, right? And Aries is your lover. I want to be your lover too. I want to be the only man you want, yeah. I'm going to replace your wife, yeah. Who? He going to replace your wife. But I got a few more pictures, y'all. I got a few more. I'm just going through. I'm just going through. Okay, I gotta do something with this picture here. I gotta go and edit it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Put the X around it. You know what I mean? Put the circle around it with the X through it. Because y'all, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, you know, that I gotta come and shred it apart, rip it apart, man. But I didn't do it. Talk to educated titties, because that nigga was sneaking around everybody just like this, looking sneaky, intentionally bringing shit, intentionally making people doxers, intentionally trying to make it seem like there are men who like children within the group. Y'all don't see this? When he was openly going on other people's panels and saying things like, I will F your little daughter. When did the right people do some shit like that? We all would have lined up and went and discommunicated them. We would have went and fucked them up. Let everybody know we not with that shit. But see, they need everybody they can get. But this is the thing. When I tried to warn them that the dude was here purposely to rip the shit apart, Motherfucker, you see, when you are narcissist, you think you got everything under control. The Nene is the controlling ass nigga. You know what I mean? The nigga is controlling, and therefore she assumes she got everything under control. And all you got to do is play that role. Like, okay, Nene. Like, if she call you, you go. If she, you know what I'm saying? And therefore she assumes she has control of you. If you did something she didn't like, she'll call you on your fucking phone or send you an email like that bitch got control over you. Like, I ain't got, she ain't never do no shit like that with me. They ain't never happened. But I watched it. She did it to others, though. I watched it, and I always wondered, like, maybe they really know each other. You know what I'm saying? They must, I just assume, hey, maybe they know each other for real. Cause that's the only motherfucker way any motherfucker body could hit me up and and be like, Bam, why you did this, bitch? I do what the fuck I wanna do. Yeah, I saw you over there. Oh, did you? I'm big enough, bitch. I know you can't miss me. What the fuck you come telling me? If I was over there, then I was over there. What you come telling me that I was over there for? I know where the fuck I was. Oh, you over there supporting them now? Bitch, yes. Why yes? If that's what you see, that's what it is. Oh, you rocking with Angela now? Bitch, with Angela over here, then yes, that's what it is. When I go over there, that's what it is. That's what you see, that's what you saw. Bitch, that's what it was, and that's what it is. I'm not rocking with you no more, that's for sure. And all you have to do is just let me go, bitch. Like, just like act like I'm in the wind, like I'm win. Like it was a passing moment. It was okay. You know what I mean? I didn't know you was falling in love. And I just want you to know for a moment that I was okay with saying, it's not you, it's me. I just decided to move on, and I felt like I was holding you back. I felt like I was strangling your opportunities. I felt like you wasn't growing the way you would grow if I wasn't there. And so I just felt like, I shouldn't, I just shouldn't. Let me find a beat. Let me find a motherfucking background music for this shit right here. Okay. Let me let me find my cell phone so I can connect it to the Wi-Fi. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna do this. Because I tried to do it, bitch. I tried to do it, but it didn't work. Okay. When them goddamn crickets come in my house, oh, there's always a cricket that'll come in, and that bitch gonna be crying for you for months until we either die on his own or we kill it. It's up in here chirping. I walked downstairs this morning and it just chirp, 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 sounding like that gnawing ass Warren. Nigga just bloop, 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 bloop. You ever come downstairs and you got a fish tank and you know what I'm saying? And your goldfish is swimming in a fish tank and the motherfucker, the reason the goddamn fish, the goldfish woke your ass up. Why? It was yelling at you, talking about they's hungry. And based on what Warren said, it was saying bloop, 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 trying to get some sleep. And all I heard was bloop, 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 bloop. And I was like, damn, what's going on? And it was like bloop, 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 bloop. What's going on? What's going bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm motherfucking goldfish is telling me it's hungry. It's reminding me that I forgot to feed it. And I was like, damn, woman is right. Goldfish really say bloop, 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 bloop. Let me find what I was looking for. Oh, my phone. Yeah, I think I brought my bag down. Make sure I brought the phone down. Look, I'm supposed to be sewing. See, this is why I don't get shit done. Because when I'm supposed to be getting shit done, I'm not getting shit done. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I'm supposed to be connecting. Did I turn that on? I did. Let me connect the Bluetooth. Okay, I gotta be careful on what I play, so I'm gonna find an instrumental real quick. Let's do that. Low. Man, let me see. B, three instrumental. That'd be something I could play with, you know what I'm saying, without getting in trouble.
And this is Ruckus, and I'm going to show you how to start an online t-shirt business. Let's go. First, go to shop.
I was like, hey, Janine, this is your friend Bob. I noticed that I've been stunting your growth. So I felt like we need to separate. And I'm gonna have to take the exit. And I'm gonna have to take the exit. I said, hey, Janine, what's going on? I'm about to go round the wall, but there's no need for you to be back. But you see, I'm not here with your guy. We're not friends no more. You see, I'm here not with me. Why? Because I'm no good. It's not you, it's not you, it's me, bitch. It's not you, it's me, bitch. Yes, it's not you. It's not you, it's not you. My friendship is through. But you know it's not you, it's not you. My friendship is through. So you can go and be the best you could be. You see, it's not you, it's me. Go out in the world and be the best you could be. You don't need bomb cherry. That's right, you don't need me to be on the side of you. Can you count to three? Bitch, that means 1, 2, not 3. Listen, you tried to break up with this bitch, but she wasn't having it. I was like, why? Just leave me alone and stop lying. Try my very best. And I told her, it's not you, it's me. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. 1, 2, 3. I'm about to be out of your friendship. We're not gonna be close no more. Bitch, I'm heading out the door. You could go out and be the best you could be, but without bomb cherry. Fucking dumbass. But that didn't work though. It didn't work. I was like, you don't need me. You'll do better without me. Right. Maybe my singing just wasn't up to par. So I decided what I was gonna do next, right? Let me see. Maybe let me put on a different type of beat, right? Let's see, a free instrumental. I want to be more a little more hip hopish, right? Because maybe I should. I tried to do it. I was like, it's not you, it's me. But that bitch wasn't having it. Even though, see if it had been her decision. If she had decided to cut it off with me, she would have been good with it. But because it was me who decided to break up with her. You know, people get hurt. Some people get hurt, but sometimes it could be hurtful for a minute. You know what I mean? It could be hurtful for a minute. You'd be like, come on. Even for me, I was like, every once in a while, I go check things out. See if they're gonna talk about the family. Make sure everybody good. You can make sure you can make sure people good, even go and support them in a sense without actually being in their lives. You know that? Like when somebody break up with you, you ain't got to make them your enemy. And it's not necessarily where nobody have feelings where they might miss each other, right? And I just wanted to make sure she good. And because she's on YouTube and I see her, she's still living, and I felt like she was good, but that don't mean that we need to be friends. We don't need to be together. Some of y'all need to learn that. I think some of y'all think when somebody break up with you, that now y'all enemies. You actually become maybe better friends or maybe just better people. You know, when we were together, then we made each other better for one another. Maybe, well, I'm just saying this shit, but don't quote me. But anyway, maybe that's why you were feeling good. You stumbled on because you got that motherfucking nigga you done married. See, that nigga is supposed to make you feel good, bitch, not me. He's supposed to make you a better person, bitch, not me. Fuck you marry a nigga for and you need a friend to make you feel good in everyday life, bitch. That's what his job is. I'm not into women, bitch, and I'm about to tell it how it is in this song right here. I never heard this beat, so I got to catch up with it for a minute. Let me see. Woo woo, bitch. Listen. I don't lick on clicks. I do sit on dick. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you gonna have to find your man, because that one you chose, well, we know that's like licking on the clit. Listen, hey, I don't lick on clicks. Not dicks like yours, bitch, not like yours. I don't lick on clit, but I do sit on real dicks. That's a fact. That's a fact, baby. That's a fact. I'm not gonna go into my sexual life, but I'm not never gonna be with a bitch and make her my wife. I don't know why. Why you won't leave me alone, bitch? Pick up your phone. Let me cuss your fucking ass out. You bout to get it, bitch. You want that house? I'm about to give it. That's right. You bout to get it with that nigga with them titties. He can get it too. Why you over there with that nigga saying blue blue? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I do not lick it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Bitch, I sit on dick. This bitch was over there like, Charlie, come back. I need you. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Lick on click. I don't lick on click. Bitch, you better hear what I'm saying. do suck on dick, so I don't lick on tits. Why you can't leave me alone? So you want it, now I'm here. You want it, now I'm here. You want this work, bitch, now I'm here. It's clear. I don't spit on dicks. I do spit on dick, but I don't lick on tits. I don't know what's going on here, bitch. Bitch. What's going on, y'all? I don't lick on clits. I don't lick on clits, but I do, yes, I do suck a dick. I don't lick on clits. I don't lick on clits. And I also will sit on a dick. You don't know what a dick is because your husband over there, he has a big fat clit. So I don't know what you done with your life, bitch, right? You done been in a murder case, bitch. You done been in jail for stealing money. And with that money, you done paid somebody who actually killed your fucking husband, bitch. I don't know no bitches like you. Not in real life, bitch. Now you want to go find somebody else to be friend. I tried to break up with you nicely.
If you're trying to make real money online, you need to stop with.
Yeah, so you're trying to make real money online. You need to stop murdering motherfuckers for insurance money, ho. Fuck out of here. These lame ass bitches. Why are they messing with me? I'm an old woman. I'm old. Why are you so mad? What's wrong with you? Why you can't just leave me alone? Oh. Let me see what this one sound like, y'all. Give me a minute. This the breakup concert. I got to break up with these bitches one by one. I don't even know. Okay. This one. No, I'm not feeling this beat. We're gonna let it bass drop and see if I like it. Woo! 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 Now I'm about to fuck with somebody else. Y'all give me a minute. Say, throw your hands up, party over here. Woo! Over here. Party over here. Black people, why you on here with the shit? But I'm gonna act like I'm above all that. Hey, say, bomb cherry, you about to get buried. I'm about to bury. That's right, you're about to find out what it's like when I come for you, ho. I don't need a pen, I just need the flow. Listen, get it, get it, get it. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Fat pussies and big work, work. The niggas love it. Your hubby do too, bitch. He ain't looking at you. He's not looking at you. I saw him looking at China White, bitch. He over there looking at Verbal. Let's see, Mother Earth. He was over there looking at Bunny, bitch. Yo, man. Just like looking at women, other than you. Woo! It could be because he's looking for some style, but he does follow Kevin Samuel. So, wow, that makes sense, right? Ladies, these niggas looking so they can steal our ideas and our trends. That's right, these niggas. I'm not gonna say it. I'm trying not to say too many cuss words and too many nasty words, but anyway, say educated titties, where you at? Where you at? Nigga, you're fat. And that's a fact. You get it, Jack? I know you're over there doing what? Jack. Yeah. Stroke it, stroke it, stroke it, stroke it, stroke it. to them other niggas who work it. I know you're over there. Educated titties. Educated titties. Educated titties. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here we go. It's your turn. Bloop, 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 bloop. Here we go. I don't even have to say no more, nigga. Bloop, bloop. Damn, you cook yourself. You cook yourself. You cook yourself. You cook yourself. Bloop. You cook yourself. You cook yourself. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop. Nigga, for what? For real? Nigga, for real? Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. What's the deal? Bloop. Nigga, for real? Bloop. Nigga, for real? Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nigga for bloop, bloop. Nigga be like bloop, bloop. And now he got to always do it. Now, everywhere that nigga go, he got to do it. Because if he stopped doing it, we're going to laugh at him even more. Bloop, bloop. Before I even ended up, first of all, I have a question. And I asked this of myself, not of anybody else. You know, when I do, maybe because I'm old, I do a lot of self-reflection. You know, I think about the things I've done. Sometimes I think about them the same day. Sometimes it might be the end of the week when I'm chilling and calm down and I think about what did I do? What did I say to so-and-so and so forth, right? And I reflect on it. And rarely do I feel bad about something I've done because I try my best not to harm anyone, hurt anyone. You know what I mean? If just because I said something that I felt at the time, and if I know that I was right, you know, even if it was from my perspective, I don't feel bad that I said something to them. It's more difficult being the bomb who hold her tongue, because man, I'm not sure if y'all ever see, but I get explosive at times, right? Like everything could be cool and I'll be all giddy and everything. Motherfucker just say something. They may even be coming directly for me and I may laugh it off and joke with them. But then what happens is I reflect on it. I'll be like, did that nigga just said that? Like, is he fucking stupid? And later on, now I'm thinking about that shit in my mind. And then our next meeting, this person might be nice and cool, and then I might go off on them. Normally, it takes somebody to push and push and push me before I go off. And then what I hate is if I go off on somebody else who had nothing to do with what I'm really going off about. Those are called, you know, that's what happens with people who take shit in and don't let it handle it right then and there. You letting it in, you know, from this person, that person. And then by the time you're ready to explode, you might end up exploding on the wrong person. I think I had this discussion over there with Black Woman Spirit, and she was right. She was like, Bomb, I bring it up right then and there. Now, it may look mean right in the moment, right? In the moment, because listen, somebody could say something and we all can misread it. We could take it wrong. The person may not have meant it the way I thought they meant it. And that's why you bring it forth right then and there. And then the person could be like, oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. And then, you know, and then y'all could talk that shit through which should only take 2-3 minutes and it'll be done. But what happens is somebody says something to me. They could be joking, or maybe what they said, I just misread it, right? I heard the words, but I felt like it had a little, you know, attitude behind it. And then so I took it wrong. And if I bring it up right then and there, though, I'm known as the mean one. I'm gonna give you an example of somebody like that, right? Verbal. If somebody says something that she dislikes or disagrees with, and she comes up and she says, hey, I disagree, motherfuckers start taking it like, ooh, here, she's mean. She's so mean. And I'm thinking to myself, because even I thought that in the beginning, not that, not verbal herself, but yeah, it's almost like society. I'm not sure if it's society or what, but it's almost like uh we trying to dictate when how people feel when somebody is saying something. If we're having a discussion, then everybody should be allowed to have the discussion. If it's an open panel, if it's open area, right, where people can speak. So why are we upset when somebody says something? Now, I'm not sure if y'all was here earlier. Now, see, the one thing I am totally against, and you could tell I probably was stressed by something else. And now we had somebody on here talking that bullshit about how a black man was killed. And the nigga started talking about how he was breaking the law. When in the fuck did breaking the law equals dying? And that's when I stop. It gets me frustrated when I see niggas cooning. When you niggas start cooning and then you act like you know it's right. And then I'm asking, are you trolling? And then you start giggling. Nigga, I'm like, what in the holy fuck is this? Nigga, church, you need more than church. Now I know why you in church. I understand why you ain't gonna get pussy ever again. And I'm okay with that, nigga. You ain't never getting no pussy because your wife ain't never taking you back. So you just gonna have to wait until she passed away and then you widowed because nigga, no. And ladies and gentlemen, listen to people. Right? Listen to people in their stories. Listen to what the fuck they say. Stop just judging them based on they may say something silly over there. But it's the important things that tells you who people are. And a black man so willing to call black people or black business and say that they are doing this racial shit. Mom, they call themselves black, and I forget what the name of it was. Ask me, is it wrong? Why would it be wrong? Why would it be wrong? Oh, and they only want to deal with black businesses. Black businesses doing black business together. What the fuck is wrong with that? Well, isn't that racist? How is that racist? Black people coming together doing business together is them building. If they turn around and not want to get with other people because other people get in it and will fuck it up. If we decide we're gonna help each other, build each other up before we start letting others come in, what is wrong with that? White people have been doing that shit for centuries. They don't even want us to come sit at the table. But now that they have to, based on laws, they're still trying their best to come up ways to keep us from sitting at the fucking table. And your black ass got up here and started calling black people racist. And then you started talking about the black men who were murdered by police officers. And you said that he deserved it because he was breaking the law. But breaking the law may equal jail time, prison time. But when did breaking the law equals death? You see? And so I go off that conversation with that. See, when I was having the conversation with the other person, I understood everything he was saying. I understood him not understanding. I had no problem trying to explain it, right? That's why we have the conversation. We have the conversation so people can understand. And that brings us farther along in this. Everybody need to be treated equal, regardless of color. But I don't want to hear nobody telling me that they don't see my motherfucking color. Because see, as long as they don't see my color, then there will be a lot of things I don't get. If they don't see that my hair is different, there will be a lot of products that they won't even make buy and put in their stores for me. If they don't see that our culture is different, they're not even gonna have that ethnic aisle with the shit that I buy and everybody like me buy. See, some of you are so willing to want to go and start feeding up on their culture, which actually their culture comes from our fucking culture. It's just that now they tell you what's hood, what's ghetto. See, when they take it, it's not ghetto. They take it and take a little bit from it, add some little bullshit to it, put it on a plate, make it look neat, and then now it's called a whole nother name. But motherfucker, that's rice and gravy, bitch. That's jambalaya, ho. That's peanut butter soup, motherfucker. But they put their names on it. Your ass are going pay all that extra money for that little bit they give you over there just so you can claim that you have arrived. You are better. While you sit over there, before you go to some of these wealthy events, because I've been to several of them, not because I'm wealthy. I was invited. At one time in my life, I used to work for these motherfuckers. I used to clean up after these motherfuckers. So I would be there just because I'm there working. These motherfuckers have to either eat before they get to these venues or they gonna eat after they leave those venues. And although they're there at a motherfucking restaurant to eat, they know they're not about to eat enough to suffice their appetite. It looks pretty. You ever seen one of their dishes? That little piece of rice in the middle of the plate, in the center of the plate. They you don't see that Master Chef and them, they do this thing called wiping the plate clean. You only got this little piece of food in the center of the fucking plate. They clean around the plate, which means 50% of the plate has nothing on it. And then so they beautified and pretty, and they put some green on it. You know, parsley. When the fuck what do parsley do, y'all? Did y'all know? Why are they sitting parsley on top of everything? And they tell you what it's for. They adding just some color. That's it. These niggas are making your food into paintings and shit. And charging you the amount as if you just purchased you a Monet. You know, you just bought something expensive, which you did. You paid all this money for this motherfucker food. And you're like I have never eaten from these motherfucker people and thought to myself, this is so good. Wow, this was worth $80 fucking. Now, see, we could go somewhere and my husband get him a big ass steak. The steak itself was worth the motherfucking money. The cook on it, though, that wasn't nothing fabulous, nothing extravagant, nothing that he or somebody else didn't do, because I don't cook steak. Not the, my husband like his steak rare or some shit. I ain't cooking that. Not like that. My motherfucking food, when I cook it, we ain't got to worry about it waking up, open his eyes or any of that shit. That motherfucker meat not gonna be moving after I'm done with it. It's gonna be thoroughly cooked. Okay. But what I'm saying though, wow, when it's all over us, they're convincing us that, hey, you can't live in the city. It used to be reverse. If you lived in the city, you was excited to live in the city. Think about it. City living. That's what people strive for. People did not want to be in rural areas. People did not want to be in suburban areas because it was difficult to get places. You now have to purchase cars without busing and shit like that. It's difficult to get places. So ergo, people wanted to live in cities. And then in somewhere in the 80s, city living became different because see, in the 70s, early 70s, maybe late 60s, white people decided when laws were put in place where they had to, accept people living there, they decided they wanted to get away from us. They parted. We didn't leave them. They decided as we were moving ourselves up in the world, they decided to move their asses out. See, our dumbasses, instead of paying attention to what's going on, seeing the trend, seeing what took place, whether you was born or not, bitch, is in books. It's in stories that's being told. Right? So people wanted to live in the city. That was your way of, now you have arrived to a certain level. You're now a little more fancy. They left, and then you younger motherfuckers, see, because black people, we don't care. They left, okay, we'll do our thing. This is the problem, though, because they owned the area, and they wouldn't give us loans or anything in order for us to keep up our own area if we owned it, which rarely you'll find black people who owned anything in the cities like that, right? I'm talking about in the city, in the middle of the city. Well, the absentee landlords, that would be the white folks, they wouldn't take care of their properties. You're living in it, you're paying them rent, but they're not taking care of it. And then 10 years go by of them not fixing anything, and then they start looking at you and claiming that you are like animals. Look at how it's falling down. Well, you have to maintain everything, baby. And the landlords are required to do the maintaining. But when they were refusing to do it, that's why a lot of lawsuits was going on. Y'all don't even know the particulars behind somebody like Trump. Y'all just know the bit where he refused to rent to black people. And then I saw some black people claim, well, that was his right. He didn't want black people tearing his shit up. No, dude. That wasn't it. He didn't want nobody to look like you, motherfucker. Listen, you couldn't go near Trump and just go to shake his motherfucker hand. If it's not gonna be for a photo op, nigga, if it ain't something you got that he know he could use from you, nigga, you ain't getting nowhere near that motherfucker. And some of y'all are stupid as fuck. And I'm not, this is about him just being against you. I remember when he was like, ooh, he got pictures with, and then the ones he got photos with were famous, and they had something to do with helping him do something. If he was taking pictures with basketball players, while he was trying to get, football players, he was trying to hire these people. He was trying to get these people for his team that he was building. If he took pictures with other business people, well, and they were black, it was, so he may have needed some of their financial backing to make him look like he was larger. But if you do the research on him, you'll realize there's nothing that this man touched that was successful. He's a bust. So for a man to come up, like I was already tired, but goddamn, it's draining right with my own brothers. Or my own brother, or even a sister. There's always some of you lame ass niggas though. Because see, women, I thought y'all said y'all was logical. I thought that's what y'all said. That's what you was claiming. You're logical. Everything we do is based on fact. But nigga, the shit that comes out of some of y'all mouths, we know goddamn well you don't know the facts. You just saying what you heard other people say. And what's worse about this shit, yo, the ones who support shit like that, look at their life history. And then they'll say some shit like, well, I was a victim of racism, but I didn't, since they didn't kill me, I'm an example of how they not racist. They're not racist because they didn't murder me. I'm still here, Bob. I'm still here. When I got stopped, even though there was no reason for them to stop me, even though I didn't do nothing, although they took me through all that shit, yeah, Bob, they did all that to me, but they didn't murder me, Bob. And so I'm gonna have to just say that they're not racist. And I want to know why they stopped them, even if they was Lucy's, then because apparently you didn't look at that video. See, I saw the video. There was several videos. Some of y'all only saw the end of that shit, but I saw it from the beginning, like when the man was messing with him. One cop, it was no other cops around. The man had said, hey, why when I pass you every morning you mess with me? He asked him, hey, why every time you see me you mess with me? You ask me questions. The black man said this even before there was a accusation of selling any fucking thing. It's almost like somebody, he felt like there's this man who, and I want you to imagine being the big black man, right? Who already people are scared of, not because he's done anything scary, but just because he's black. Maybe he's tall. And in the case of that man, he was big. And now we got this little peon looking ass white dude who look like he can't fight his way out of a paper bag, baby. I know goddamn where I could take the motherfucker. Still today. And he younger. He wants to insert his power on this big black man. What you doing? You know, we got rights in America. You don't get to just come ask me what I'm doing. You know that, right? I'm hoping y'all understand this. We have a right to privacy. We have a right to certain things. Just because you got on a uniform don't mean you get to come ask me what I'm doing. Now, if somebody called the police and said I look suspicious, maybe somebody called them and something like that, and they could say, hey, you know, we think this person did this, that, and the third, that would be different. They could come and investigate. But just to ask me because they walking and they bypass me and they want to assert their authority on me. Listen, motherfucker, this is America. There's a constitution. I am a human being. I'm no longer their motherfucking slave. I no longer have to answer to these motherfuckers. So just to ask him what he's doing, he gave him an answer and asked, hey, bro, like, why are you always messing with me? All I want to do is do this, do that, and third. Well, I think I saw, the dude said, I think I saw you make a deal. He didn't say he saw him, I think. And the dude said, well, show me. But even, let's say he did sell a loose cigarette. When I talk about no marijuana, no crack, no net, no pills like Percocets and shit, he didn't do none of that. You mean to tell me he bought a carton of cigarettes or whatever, and somebody asked him, hey, can you sell me one? Maybe all they could buy is one cigarette because they can't afford the pack. So if somebody, I'm still not clear about that because I've never smoked cigarettes, right? But I remember my grandmother, right, at the end of the month, she wouldn't have money for cigarettes. And her and everybody who was around it, they would be sharing each other's cigarettes with the idea of, hey, you owe me those back. But even in Louisiana, I remember somebody going in and buying one cigarette or two cigarettes for maybe $2, $3 instead of buying a whole pack for $15. Maybe they didn't have $15, but they had $2, $3. But I don't know if that's against the law or not. It's none of my fucking business. But what I will tell you is no man should have died behind no motherfucking cigarettes. He should have just gotten his ticket and been on his motherfucking way. He wants to get home to his family too. Y'all, man, oh man. I just can't believe it, man. Sometimes it make me question some of the people I have conversations with. I'd be like, God, like I was thinking to myself, dude, please tell me you trolling. Because nigga, if you're not, what the fuck? It's a listen. I'm not against you going to church or shit. I wouldn't be near you just due to that. Like you brainwash and that. But listen, I don't disrespect your religion. It's just the way you have decided to let. Because you come up, my pastor say, the pastor say, my pastor, my pastor said this, and my pastor said that. My nigga, you ain't got no friends. Even when your brother come up and try to have a conversation with you, but my pastor said, God damn, you might have more power in your words as a grown man if you wasn't telling everybody that your pastor said. I'm like, dude, you too old to be talking about what your pastor said. Even if your pastor did say it, nigga, stop telling people your pastor said it. Please don't tell women if you try. Well, you're not trying to date nobody, and if you was, she would have to be a virgin or very close. She can't have any experience, and I don't blame you, because that's the only way it's gonna work. I'm starting to understand what's going on here on YouTube, yo. Right? I'm starting to see. I see that men are crying. Some of them, because women and men have always had an understanding that they're different. Like we could see that from childhood. We're different. Growing up with them, each other, going to school with each other, we realize we think differently. There's just been a lack of education on certain things that we used to gain from our parents or even from the community. That was the understanding that if somebody hurt my child, I would be able to go to the church or to a function in the neighborhood, get everybody in our neighborhood to come together so we could go and handle this shit. Let them know at town hall or wherever that we're not going to be having it. You're not going to be beating up our children coming up missing, and now we're not going to have it no more. You're not going to be driving through police in our neighborhood with your guns threatening us. We're now going to arm our fucking selves. See, doesn't that sound like something you've heard about in history where Black people started arming themselves? Why you think they did that? Why do you think they did that? See, they'll make you believe that we was arming ourselves so we could kill one another. But no, we was protecting one another. And you know that because you know that the neighbor next door was able to whip your ass if needed be. You see? You ain't get kidnapped because somebody was always watching. A strange person couldn't come riding up and down the motherfucking street. A strange car couldn't be sitting on the block, baby, for very long without somebody noticing. And if it was a man in that motherfucking vehicle, The phone calls from my grandmother to their grandmother, like everybody knew it. Hey, there's a strange car sitting on the block. Somebody, it would be a plan in place where somebody gonna go out and walk past that car and see what's going on. Today, we don't have none of that. And then we got niggas who just against black people. Like I've never seen black people against black people is where they want us to be. See, when we fighting with each other, we don't need to see them coming through our pockets. They rummaging through our pockets. They coming in our homes, setting up shit. We don't see none of that because all we care about is what the Joneses have across the street. Joneses got something I want. And they like, I need to go and take it, or I need to go out and earn it so I can get it and get it one better. And while we doing that shit, our children outside playing and nobody even watching them. You're watching the Joneses, but you're not watching your own motherfucking kids. You ain't even paying attention to the thief that's not even in the night. The thief that just comes and they just like, there's so much, man. There's so much. There's so much, so much. Anyway, I just wanted to say outright to these motherfuckers on YouTube, the ones who won't let me go. Okay. To those who, when we could come up and have a conversation, I'm gonna have to call you out on this one, right? The fact that I knew that you was reasonable, know that you're reasonable, know that, you know, you good people. But then when it comes down to the issue at hand, you say you ain't got nothing to do with that. I call bullshit on it. I call bullshit because you had no problem coming questioning me about, well, Bomb, why you took so-and-so side. You ain't had no question about it, bitch. You was willing to just straight up lie and say they did something they didn't do. And now they're trying to do a spin, baby. They're trying to be spin doctors. They're trying to be Spinderella over that motherfucker. Now they want to say, well, even though I didn't do it, and I did claim that I did it, I even called Bomb a liar saying that I did it, but I tried to do it. And how you try to send somebody a massive amount of money? How do you do that without landing it? How you do that? How did it even work? How did that work? That they sent damn near $1,000 to a company not knowing nothing. Now, did they send the money there? I don't know. I know what they didn't do. They didn't send that money there for me. Because if they wanted to send it there for me, then it would have went where I needed it to be. If I needed it, it would have been simple as, buying me a motherfucking chair. It would have been as simple as how that went down. Right? You say, hey, what's your address? And you go and buy the chair, making sure the chair goes to the correct address. See how that fucking shit worked? Woo! She was able to do that shit right there. But she wasn't able to get the money to go where it needed to go, if it needed to be there, if she wanted it to be there. Are you serious? And they keep trying to spin it like everybody is stupid. And this is my thing. You motherfuckers quick to come over if I say your name and disparage your name by saying fuck you. But you ain't had none of that when that bloop ass nigga over there doing the most while you in the chat while he's doing it. And nobody went up there to question, the person who did that shit. Books was like, yeah, Warren. Like he was over there having fun with everybody and listening to the jokes. But he was like, nah, I don't think Bomb really would do that. Nah, that don't even sound like nothing Bomb would do. Books have my utmost, without a doubt, motherfucking respect. Even when he was coming for me, There was nothing but respect there. You see? I can go and crack some jokes on him. I didn't even really do that on books. I didn't even do that. In fact, I think they tried to make it seem like when I went over there, I was trying to control him. But actually, I went over there to tell him the same thing I'm about to tell him now. Is, hey, I saw you, babe. I saw you be like, nah, like he wasn't saying that I didn't do it. He was saying that don't sound like Bob. And if they had the proof, all they had to do was show the proof. That's all he said. He didn't say no, Bob didn't do that. And I didn't expect him to, because you never know. But he sure did say, well, that don't sound like something she would do. Just based on what he knew. Nobody else did that though. Nobody else did that shit. So shit. I went over there and said, hey, I saw what you did and I respect you for it. And I was like, hey, just because, me and them going into it don't mean that you and I have to go to it. That's what I went over there to tell him. I don't have to go. I'm not trying to manipulate people. I don't give a fuck if you like me or if you do. Like it just, like if you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm speaking from my own point of view. We could disagree. If you don't like me because we disagree, who gives a shit? I don't care if you don't like me because we disagree. I just like, look, it's okay, babe. You ain't got to like me. It's okay that we disagree. They tried to spin it. Nah, look, she was over there. She was trying to tell you what to do. She came on your panel, and then But listen. I know how people do that shit, right? I'm not here to manipulate anybody. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. You see it, you see it. I have faults also. I have faults. I don't deny them. And if you point them out to me, shit, I might, if you point it out to me and I sit here and I'll be like, oh, well, yeah. Okay. Yep, I did do that. Or I might say I didn't do it if I felt like I didn't do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not perfect, and I never came here acting like I was. I'm not here to advertise and tell women to do things the way I did it. But I do tell you what I've done. You want more, and anybody who want more details, all you got to do is ask. Because if I just start talking about it, it looks like I'm advertising it. These niggas are spinning. Oh, I'm over there. She advertising this. She advertising that. She advertising it. No, but if somebody mention that shit, though, I'm more than willing to talk about it. I tell you the pros, the cons, what you should and shouldn't do, or if you want to be safe, this, that, and the third. And I come with motherfucking receipts. I come with receipts. Okay? Motherfucking receipts. And there is no shame in anything that I've done. Well, there's some things I'm shameful of. Sometimes if I'm too mean and somebody told me I hurt their feelings, I might be a little shameful of that. But I'm not gonna let no internet motherfucker people, no motherfuckers who just won't break up with me. I gave you the opportunity to break up with me, bitch. I told you it was my fault. I was taking the blame. We're not good together. And that doesn't mean that I can't come over and chat at that time when I was trying to break up with you nicely or get you to break up with me or whatever, right? When we just trying to part ways, bitch, we still would have been able to, me come sit over there, you come. I didn't take no wrenches or none of that. I didn't take wrenches from by the way, let me tell you when I took their wrenches. We had been going back and forth for weeks, and they still had their wrenches. The day I took their wrenches was when that nigga came over here He was in the clouds and he ended up when I think I had told somebody not to do something, and somebody in the clouds came out the clouds just to do exactly what everybody heard me say not to do. And what pissed me off about that shit, I wasn't even on Zoom, so there was no delay. I was on StreamYards that day. I was on StreamYards. And when I saw that nigga do that, that's when I realized these bitches like to play. But you're not going to play with me. And I tell you this, that bullshit about we don't do this. Yeah, it's best we don't do this because we from the same place. See, that person, I could see, you know what I mean? I could see that maybe he might be real about what it is. The rest of these bitches, though, we know that's not true. And see, the threats you might make to others, you can make those threats to me, and then it will be a war. For real. See, so he right when he said it's not for us to do, right? Because some of us know real motherfucking shit when we see it. We not talking about no internet shit. But Nene and Warren, like the Nene always say, she was a messy bitch. That tells you a lot. It tells you that she ain't never had friends. And I guess when she get a friend, even if she got to pay. Like, see, that's the thing. When she said that, all I've done for you, that tells me a lot. But I had already picked up on that before she even did that to me. And the reason I knew is because she talked about her best friend to me, telling me all she's done for her. If her best friend who is online, I don't know if she's still online, if she come online, but if she think I'm lying, girl, the things I could tell you about you that nobody should know but you and her. See, people tell you who they are, babe. Maybe when I was young, maybe I wouldn't have understood. I'm an old bitch. Bitches. I'm an old bitch. I done lived through some of this shit. Ain't nobody gonna come and tell me nothing that's about their best friend and think I won't know that when it come down to it, that I'm gonna be next. And when she started telling people what she done for me, bitch, you better believe. Listen, she can't even tell you she sent me a motherfucking cash. You understand what I'm saying? Now, see, if she was able to do that, I told y'all with the one thing that she did do, which most of y'all did, people I didn't even know. I put up a registry for my grandchild before he was born, and she bought some things off of there. Okay? I told y'all that. She put money in a diaper fund and bought this little thing that something I had on the registry. Almost pretty much everything that was on that registry got purchased by you all and other people across the internet. In fact, that registry only went to the internet people. It didn't even go to family people. It was just internet people. And I said that. But that was it. She could have went with that. If she would have rolled with that, that would have been cool. She couldn't roll with that though because I had already told people that she had done that. Right? I already told people she'd done that, but she don't want to do. She wanted to look like she did something that others had not done. And see, when I said that, when I was saying to you all throughout that whole thing with my grandchild before he was born, I was like, hey, I even opened the presents live on YouTube. thinking everybody. Old girl gave me that fucking idea. Sasha Ray did it. And that was the idea I used. I said, okay, let me open the gifts. So I'm just saying, ratchet ass niggas. She wanted to look like something that nobody else has done though. Who is this person? I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. Y'all crazy. Anyway, so anyway, I'm gonna get this sewing because what we're gonna do later though, we are gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun, and then we're gonna be cracking jokes. If y'all think y'all don't want to be in the mess, you know what I mean, hear the cracking of the jokes. Even if they want to come over and crack some motherfucking jokes, without, you know what I mean. I don't want to hear no crying though, bitches. Don't come over here trying to plead no motherfucking cases, until trial. You want to do a pre-trial prelimination, what they call it, pre-trial or some shit. I don't know the word. Y'all know I'm not a motherfucking judge, nor no motherfucking attorney. I don't know the motherfucking words, okay? But what I will tell you is this. If they want to come up here with the bullshit when we adding everything up, coming up with the charges and shit, they could come and do that. But what I'm not gonna have is no motherfucking plea. Don't listen. If you want to throw mercy at the court, then you're gonna do that on the day that we put you on trial. Don't come up here today talking about let's talk about it, bomb. Because your husband, bitch, when I was like, is he saying this? Because if he's saying we just gonna do YouTube shit, that's all I was like, hey, we're gonna do YouTube shit. Cool. Let the past be the past, that's over, and we can move forward. Just as simple as, hey, you know, he can talk about what he want, I'm gonna talk about what I want. Boom. I can't stop it from talking about me. I don't give a fuck. That nigga said no. That nigga said no. You know why he said no? Because I don't know, he thought my back was against the wall. He thought that there was gonna be an agreement between him and his wife. He thought he gonna lead him away where he could come from me, but I'm not gonna come from you. But nigga, I'm gonna tell your wife a new pussy, bitch. I'm gonna fuck her so hard, right? I'm gonna pull Aries right now. The nigga with titties, right? Listen, I'm gonna talk about her motherfucking ass, and then I'm gonna take this shit even further, bitch. I'm gonna make a few things, put them on Facebook, bitch. We're gonna take this shit off of YouTube, ho. We're gonna take it to Instagram and Twitter, motherfucker. And I was waiting for somebody to put out their little clips on what they had found out and just piece it together on a clip, and we're gonna let that shit go viral. That's the only reason I hadn't done it already. Nigga, you ain't nothing but a bloop bloop ass nigga. But bitch, since you want to use your wife to think you gonna come for me, then I guess I'm gonna have to show her what it is, huh? Because I don't give a fuck about a bitch who married to a nigga and she gonna sit by him and talk about, but we not together though. We live together. We love each other. We support one another, and he support me and all that shit. But when it comes to you, Bob, though, what I'm gonna need you to do is separate us. Act like we don't even know each other, bitch, because I don't really know him. Nah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and your motherfucking bloop bloop ass motherfucking husband. Then y'all tried to play me one too many motherfucking times, ho. You know, I can't, ain't nothing I can do. Bitch, oh yeah, listen, you know what? If you would have just asked him right there in front of everybody, and if he would have said no, but if you would have just asked him, because I was like, can you ask him? But Bob, I can't tell him what to do. Well, can you even ask him though? You didn't even do that. See, even if I can't control my husband is a grown fucking man. And even if I ask him, he can even tell me no. It's not like I've never heard my husband say no to me, but at least I would have asked. Ask in front of you and everybody so they can see me just ask. It's not about you kissing his ass and not begging him. You could have just said, hey, do you think we can squash this? Do you think we can just let bygones be bygones and keep moving forward? You didn't even ask. You just told me what you can't do. The reason you can't do it, because bitch, you know we all know you control that over there. That is the bitch, and you done that guy. Okay? You the breadwinner and he's the bitch. You put on the strap on, he does the bending over. You get on your knees and he gets on his back. You put that dildo down his throat, bitch. We already know. That nigga guzzle dick like he been guzzling dick for life. Listen, all his life. But he has though. It's not new to him. Fuck out of here. And then this nigga with titties. Let me get on him for a second. Cause nigga, you next. See, I'm going light on you, nigga. But you the one. You the one who claimed you a motherfucking school teacher or something dealing with children. And then you talk to somebody about stretching open a motherfucking little girl, you nasty trifling nigga. I want you to know though that you are some shit that I'm gonna deal with offline. We're gonna find out if you really dealing with children, because if you are, nigga, you're not gonna be dealing with them much longer. So I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I'm not even joking about that. I'm not even joking. The clip them been clipped in your voice as you said it. And so I have decided that since you want to be that nigga, then I mean, I guess you will have to explain that. Because you wouldn't, if I found out you was working around any kid, somebody in my family, nigga, I'll have you busting your fucking head. You niggas think y'all could just say anything. We got this bitch stalking me on the internet for the last 4-5 fucking months, begging me to come back. Baby, come back. Let me find a beat for it. We're gonna remix it a little bit. Okay. This bitch coming for me and shit, thinking that she can force me to come back to her ass.
You have a condition that I call covert cellular autoimmune. Well, if you're some.
She's like, come back. Come back. Bomb, I need you back. Uh-huh. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Listen to me as I make that big bitch fall. Woo! Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on, get it. Big, 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 big bitch with a big old dick. Uh-huh. Woo! Woo! Big bitch. Big bitch with the big dick. She's like, listen. She's like, hey, Bomb, where you at, Bomb? Can I come on? Can I come give you on? I want to put my tongue on your clit. And I was saying, get the fuck away from me, bitch. She's like, sucky, 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 sucky. Let me suck on your clit, fucky, fucky. She's trying to buck on me. She's trying to duck on me. She's trying to fuck on me. Uh-huh. Sucky, 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 sucky. Big bitch with a big old dick. Big, 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 big bitch. Big bitch. Oh, she got a dick, bitch. Woo! Bomb, bomb, come on, bomb. Hey, where your husband, bitch? Why you calling for me? I just, please say you got a nigga, but your nigga don't have a dick, so I get it. Huh? I get it. You thought he was a bitch. Cause he is. He is a bitch, girl. But if he has a pussy, that means you have the dick. Like I said. Listen, the nigga, the nigga, the nigga, the nigga, the nigga. She trying to put her tongue on my trigger. The nigga, the nigga, the nigga. What she doing over there? I told y'all. She trying to put her tongue on my trigger. I quit, y'all. I'm gonna get in trouble messing with these beats. Because this one, it does say free. Okay, it does say free. I just had to make sure. Listen, I don't know what's going on with the nigga. The nigga, the nigga. Okay, let me look and see. I wasn't even looking in the chat. I don't even know if I have a chat, to be honest. Sometimes I don't be paying attention to the fucking thing. Okay, let me see. I gotta open the nigga. What's going on, Celeste? Sweetie, how you doing, Taylor? What's going on? I told him he needs to go back to his wife. I don't know what's wrong with these people, yo. Mama, that man at the door. What's going on? Anyway, I don't know what's going on, yo. Yeah, what's going on? If y'all want, I could put the link in. Somebody says it's a full moon tonight. It's a full moon tonight. It must be a full moon. Okay. File courtroom papers on who? Big J. You know, we filing the papers on Reg the bad guy. Unless some of y'all squash it. I think some of y'all may have squashed some shit. I don't know, but I don't give a fuck. Some of the men want to go at Reg the bad guy, and the women want to know what scared Reg so badly. Because you know, Reg is a dummy. All somebody had to do is go over there. Ooh, the women, they the man hating club. And then that nigga was like, what? Ooh, shit. And they around me. If you see them, block them. Block them. Block them. You got, hey, get the, ooh, I'm a man. And they the man hate club. Oh, Lord, don't let them get close. Oh, no, they coming for me. Fine, they coming for me. I don't know what to do. Block them, block them. That's what Reg did. Big titties here. That's the nigga with titties. That would be Aries, right? And his bloop ass fiance who's married to a bitch who needs a beard, right? The nigga. But y'all don't recognize these names by now? Do I need to put names on some of these motherfucking photos? Right? Do I need to put names on these motherfucking photos? You know? I thought we've already done some of this already. Now I'm about to tell you how the twist go, right? This bitch nigga right here, when he saw the man hating club, as he called them, the man hate club, he hurry up and threw a wig on. I don't know where he got them pin waves from and shit. Somebody gave him that shit. He went and got his nails done so he could hide, because he didn't want nobody to come for him. He like, oh no, let me put on my disguise. And how is it that the nigga had the disguise so readily available? That's what I want to know. I want to know where he got this wig from. Why was it right there in his closet? I think he just wanted an excuse to just put on his outfit and show off. You know what I mean? And the nigga with titties right here. Now I'm saying, I'm gonna fix it up, y'all. Told y'all he had bigger titties than mine. Y'all didn't want to believe. And this bust down nigga right here. Y'all remember that stream I made? I said Warren do friends, right? I said that he did a back split. He did a backflip and did a split on a dick. That was the name of the stream. And that's where this picture come from. You don't see that nigga, the way he side-eyeing my ass? It's the only reason I'm scared of this nigga is because I'm telling you, it's something about the way this nigga be side-eyeing bitches. Let me pause that real quick and let's do a zoom in on this image. Let's get it. Let's go. Look at that nigga. Look at that, y'all. That nigga. Oh my goodness. Look at the side eye on this nigga. And what happened to his edges? Because I think Bomb and the rest of the ladies, we done snatched this nigga edges clean off his fucking head. But look at him though. Side nine bitches. Oh, mercy. Okay. Ooh, I'm laughing a little too hard. Oh, this one is just too much. This one is too much. He lied on you again, right? Oh, Lordy. Miller, what's going on, girl? But y'all don't see. Look, and this is a real picture of him. This is his real face. This was a real picture. Several people know put this nigga in dresses, put hats on his head and shit. You don't see how his eye, can y'all recognize this nigga saying bloop bloop? Bloop bloop. That's why this nigga can hear goldfish. This nigga understand goldfish language. He swore up and down, Bomb, you stupid. You know what bloop bloop mean. I was like, what does bloop bloop mean? Bomb, that's goldfish when they talk, they say bloop bloop. Let me go look that shit up. Because I could be wrong. I ain't never heard no goldfish speak before. Let me go look, y'all. Let me look it up. Goldfish language. In fact, let me search it so y'all can see me search. Because I'm on some serious shit right now. I know it sounds stupid, right? But maybe he right. Maybe I'm the stupid one. You know, but I ain't never talked to no goldfish in my life, though. Because I was always able to find some people I could talk to. So it could, but I could be wrong, though. Right? Should I ask Google or should I ask Yahoo? Let me see. Goldfish talking. Okay. 10 tips on goldfish care. Talking goldfish. Let's see. Nah. Okay. I think, look, okay, let me see. 10 things fish keepers should never do. That they're not talking about no gold. I need to see the goldfish. I'm waiting for the goldfish. And then he keeps saying that Rude looked like a goldfish. And like, I never really looked at a goldfish. When I see a goldfish, all I think about is something orange, right? They're usually orange. And so to tell somebody that they look like a goldfish and think that's funny, like what part of the motherfucking goldfish that reminds you of Rude or anybody else? I think this nigga intimate. Okay? I think this nigga intimate with a goldfish. I think he probably fucked the fish in his house more than he fucked his own goddamn wife. But then again, she the one doing the fucking because she's the nigga. Okay? Anybody see anything that says where I can hear a goldfish blooping? Let me see goldfish. Let me see them bloop, bloop. Let's see. Here we go. Let's listen to it. Let's go. Apparently these fish gonna be talking. Let's see. Anybody here? Oh, y'all probably can't hear it. Let me share. Let me change the share so y'all can hear what I hear. Because I just want to share it. I'm gonna share the sound. Let's go. Anybody hear any bloop bloop? I don't hear no, them motherfuckers gotta be talking. Maybe we need to be warned so we can hear them. I don't hear them. I didn't hear no bloop bloop. I'm gonna ask Google because maybe Google will have the answers. But look when I put in bloop bloop, look what comes up. Thomas Sotomayor will die alone at best, featuring Rude the goldfish. Bloop bloop. Let's see what else. If I put in bloop, look at this nigga, Warren Dufresne. I put in bloop bloop, and this nigga name comes the fuck up. Look, bloop bloop bomb. You're saturated black mama spear. Bloop bloop. Look at this. This nigga really look. Rash the bad guy. Put in bloop bloop, and this nigga bloop bloop. These niggas come up. Oh, here goes somebody said it. Okay, so let me see this one. Let's hear it. I don't hear no bloop bloop. See, I lived on the bayou. I've been going, if I didn't live on the bayou, absolutely, because I used to live on the bayou, but I was a little older. I was maybe about 9 when we moved on the bayou. But even before that, since birth, baby, since birth, I've been going visit my grandmother every weekend since birth, right? Before we moved there. And I've been around all types of fish, guppies. We talk about perch, sac-a-lait. Like I can name them, and some of y'all may not know the names because they name different things in different places, right? We use French names sometimes for our fish. But anyway, and I've been in the ponds, in the bayou with these things, including alligators, snakes, and all kinds of shit. And all my motherfucking life, right? And fish are the same. They act the same way. See how that goldfish is on top of that water? And when it's opening its mouth and in, that's how it's breathing, right? It intakes water because it needs water. If it take it out of the water, it will die. So it's moving its mouth. It's in the water, just doing what it do. Mouth opening and closing. But just because the mouth is going open and closed does not mean it's making a fucking sound. And it definitely doesn't mean that it's making the sound bloop bloop. But this nigga though, that nigga, the nigga and her fucking husband, they hear bloop bloop. Okay? They hear bloop bloop, but nobody else hear bloop bloop. This nigga really told me, bomb, you know what bloop bloop mean. I never even noticed bloop bloop until like recently. Like I would have asked him a long time ago, dude, like, what is bloop bloop? That nigga, I've never really paid attention to Warren. Warren has always been a goofy, a doofus, a dummy. And we all know it. Everybody know it. You will hear people say it now more openly because they know that I don't give a fuck about him. But like he was chasing that, even Tommy. This nigga was chasing after motherfuckers, doing I guess what he think is the Lord's work. The same work he did when he was in jail, trying to suck men off. Okay. The men wasn't interested in him. Him and Tommy was never close. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He would be over there, man, just doing the most. Tommy didn't fuck with this dude. I think he got jealous when me and Tommy was cool. I think he got jealous. You know what I'm saying? And then he lied and tried to make it seem like him and Tommy had a falling out because of me. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Okay. Tommy had already blocked. That's why he couldn't get on that panel. He couldn't get on that panel. Because he was already talking negatively about Tommy, and I could prove it because he was talking about Tommy and that woman. Even had nothing to do with me at all. He was calling him stupid for paying for flying her out. That's what he was talking about. And I was like, dude, he's a grown man. She's a woman. So when I watched that, the way that was, I watched him go over there about Tommy saying that stupid shit. I was thinking to myself, damn, this dude gonna start a whole out war with us, the Viper Pit, and Tommy. Because he was in his feelings. Tommy, he found out that Tommy liked pussy. And that means he was out of the running of being able to get dick down. And he got jealous. He got jealous. Okay? So when somebody came up here and tried to make it seem like him and Tommy went on, that's a lie. That's what he told you. And I'm shocked you believe this nigga. Because you all saw this nigga. This nigga been a liar and stalking women since day one. Viper Pit know it. That's why the first breakup of the Viper Pit happened. Because of his ass. And I'm standing by him and her because I don't want to do the kicking out. But I ain't gonna lie, everybody who was in the, on the meeting knew that I knew that it was him. We all said it. I was like, look, and I was asking him, do you think if we, be able to get him out? And some of the women was like, nah, Bomb, because the Nene is a mean girl. I'd heard that many times. She's a mean girl, Bomb. She's a mean girl. Anyway, and my dumb man, I just didn't want, because I kept telling him, I'm not, listen, I never wanted to be to control the head. Yeah, I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. Even now, I'm not saying anything, I'm the control. Bitch, y'all could take the Viper Pit. You could take the name and everything else and rock with it. Do what y'all want. What you think you're going to be able to do with it? What you going to be able to do with it? Listen, she can't move like she used to be able to move. Ain't nobody fearful of the Viper Pit no more. Okay? And it is what it is. Okay? Because Zanini has never been, nobody, she's never scared nobody. All she's ever done is throw out money at some people. What his name deserved that share from her after she went over there and supported another dude over him. He should have told her from the day one, you got to buy me this and buy me that. She would have done it, baby. Because besides over here with me at one point, her ass wasn't, and them slow ass niggas like Reg, right? Nobody else wasn't having her like that. She couldn't go and be one where people was having real discussions about real things, no matter what. She wasn't able to go over there. She was pissed off that they didn't think of her as somebody, big, because see, some people was like thinking she big. The only people who thought she was big, I don't know why y'all thought she was big, to be honest. Okay. If it wasn't for the dramas we was in, nobody would have been sitting in their chats. Okay. A lot of people who was close to her at one time, they walked away from her because of some fuck shit she would do. Once you share your number with her, your email and shit, now she thinks she got you. She little set of threats. Why, or asking you why you doing shit. I've seen people leave YouTube because of Denise. Not because they was afraid of her, but because they fucked up, shared the information with her, and thought she was cool, and they found out that she wasn't, and they saw that that was a threat because they didn't want to lose their jobs, their careers, and shit. You see. Okay. Um, but that's all I'm gonna say. The nigga and her motherfucking husband. Now, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll put the link in. It do seem like you got some people awake. If y'all gonna have a conversation and talk, I mean, I can bring up a topic if y'all need me to. But other than that, I'm a soul. I'm a soul. I don't need to sew on cam. I can sew, or I can sew on cam. It doesn't matter. But y'all, I'm behind. I got a couple of dresses to do, and then what else? Yeah, I have a couple of dresses to do. If I don't do this, like there is a craft fair, like a holiday thing coming up, and I want to be a part of it. So I don't have any particular sizes, you know, so it's hard for me to come up with the size. And then because nobody ordered the actual dress, I then have to figure out what size I'm gonna make. So it's easier for me to do it when people order them and tell me what size they want than it is for me to do it the way I'm doing it. I take a, and then I figure, and then because they didn't order it, I'm thinking, well, should I make this dress or that style dress or this dress? I just want to make some shit that I know gonna sell, if that makes sense, right? And I'm behind because one of the craft fairs is this weekend, I think. Yeah, this weekend. The month went by so fucking fast. It felt like last week was the first, and now we at the 20 something. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know it was the 20 something. Is it the 20 something? I think it is. Let me see. Hell yeah. Yo, I'm behind like a motherfucker. Because is today Thursday or Friday? What today is? God damn, today is Friday. Oh shit. Oh man, I thought I had a few days to make these things. And I only got today to do this shit. God damn. I might, wow. That's because I'm messing around on this YouTube, messing around with my grandchild. I can't really sew around him because he's ass man. He wants to sew. He want to help me cut. I can't cut around him too much because he'll throw his fingers in front of the blade, man. And it scares me just when he around, and then I become the grandmother showing him how to do things. It just becomes so much. I wanted to participate. It would have been the first actual fair, like fair, right? Usually what I do, people know me and I'll say, look, I'm gonna set up a little table, and then my stuff sell out real fast. But I'm not making a lot of it, so that's why I sell out real fast, right? If I only have 5 dresses, I get out there within an hour, those dresses are gone, right? Which is good for me though. It's good for me because I could go out there and I only have to be out there an hour, no longer than 2 hours, and everything I got goes. The problem though is that if I'm gonna be a store where people can rely on or something like that, I gotta have more merchandise, right? People go looking for me because I told them I'm gonna be there, and then when they go and I'm gone, and when they come knocking on the door, I'm like, oh, I sold everything out. Everything's gone. And after a while, they don't rely on me anymore. They be like, okay. But I keep telling them, look, if you order it, just tell me what you want. Tell me what color. At least give me an idea what size, what style, and I'll just make it. And when I make it, it'll just be for you. But some of them don't want to commit to that. They don't want to commit that way. And I got to keep pushing, baby. I need to make money, honey. Okay? All this sewing shit ain't free, baby. All this fabric and shit that I keep buying, this shit ain't free. So I might not be making a lot of money, but at least I'm able to rebuy fabric through the shit that I sell. I sell it, and then I can take that money and go buy me some more fabric. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let me see what y'all saying before I shut it down. Because I did not know I did know, but it's almost like I don't remember. It must be my age, baby. Blame it on the age. Blame it on the age. Let me see what's going on. Let me see it. See what y'all want to do. For those of us all-nighters, I know I could pop on, crack some jokes in an hour or two. What's up, Nella? I ain't hear no bloop, man. I ain't hear no bloop. Y'all make sure to share this video with them blooping ass motherfuckers and ask him, where is the bloop? We went to go look. We went to search. I went to go, and I mean, I know people can crack jokes on, we all could crack jokes on each other, right? But I'm gonna have to just say that I I don't see none of you looking like a goldfish. So I don't even know where you get that from when it comes to rude, right? I, I don't I don't know. And I get it. Like you know, we may say some things. We may say some things in a moment, and it may be funny within that moment. But for a joke, to have a running joke is something that's done by those who know what the fuck going on, right? So the initial joke of him maybe calling him saying he looked like a goldfish, to me that wouldn't have been funny. You know what I mean? That sounds like something my grandchild might say when he's about 7 years old, and when he's telling one of his friends, "You look like a goldfish." Okay, 7-year-old, but 37 years old? No. And then it wasn't initially funny. So I guess he felt like maybe if I, make the bloop bloop with it, maybe that'll make it more funny. Now that's the part that was funny. And it wasn't that it was funny because he calling him a goldfish, or not even because he's saying bloop bloop as it relates to him. The funny part, the bloop bloop is funny that a grown 37-year-old nigga would have bloop bloop come out his fucking mouth. That so people may have laughed when he said bloop bloop. Initially, think about it. A grown ass nigga saying bloop bloop for the first time, you might laugh. You might be a little appalled, and it might be a little funny, But to make it a running joke though, where everywhere he going now he's saying bloop bloop, bloop bloop, bloop bloop, bloop bloop. The nigga start typing bloop bloop, and I didn't even know how to spell bloop bloop. I was like, how you spell it? The nigga typing bloop bloop. He walks in and he's typing this shit. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I saw him type it before, but I didn't know what he had. I'm thinking this nigga just on his special, I don't want to use the R word, right? But I was just thinking, damn. Like, we all know you slow, but goddamn. So I want you to know, nigga, okay, the nigga's beard. I want you to know that you might want to do some work on jokes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get to the nigga in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get to, because she has no joke. She's just not as slow as you, but she's not too much better. Okay, because she'll just throw some shit at the wall, anything. Like, oh, where's your wife? Oh, where's your boyfriend? Oh, where's your baby daddy? Oh, shit like that. But if you're a woman, she know you have one of them. If you don't have a husband, then she'll say your baby daddy. If she find out you ain't got no kids, it doesn't matter to her. She'll still talk about your baby daddy. You see, because she know in this space where these men are talking about women all having baby daddies, she knows that one of these gonna come up. Being a woman, you either gonna have a husband, a boyfriend, a baby daddy, and if none of those work, she'll resort to talking about your daddy. Okay, because you got to have one of them, or have had one of those at some point in your life. In between all of that, there's that laugh. Girl, you just stupid. Like, it's just this laugh, and I get shaken a little bit. I'm like, what is she doing right now? The men let her get away with that, but you women need to stop letting her get away with that shit. Okay? If she start talking about anybody in your family, don't start answering back. Don't start explaining. Talk about that bitch's fucking family too. And the thing is, though, she got lots of ammunition. Ask her what happened with her children's father. her husband, where he at and why is he there. Ask her about where everybody was, including her children when she was in jail. Like these are facts. And you hit her where it hurt. Don't let her punch at you and you not. Listen, y'all gonna have to become Scorpios up in this bitch, okay? If y'all not a Scorpio, I'm about to teach you how to do it. Sometimes you got to go low. I know Michelle Obama have us all wanting to go high, but listen, if high don't get it, then you go low. You go low. You want them to fucking stop. You go low. Going high, they may not stop. You go low though, and let them know that you willing to go low, lower than they even know. That'll stop a bitch in her tracks and make you think. But even I've been stopped in my motherfucking tracks. When I come across some people and I'm like, God damn, she or he did that? Oh no, went too far. So what I'm saying is, y'all motherfuckers need to buckle down. And when that hoe come for you, you do what you do. Cause she gonna giggle over you if so nobody can hear what you're saying. And then she gonna say some shit that make it stick. I would have been took her out a long time ago if it was her versus me. Danini wouldn't be on YouTube right now if it was a me versus her way back when. Okay, I would have taught her with being on this internet fucking with people. I would have taught her that it's not for her. I would have been like, babe, you're not built for this shit. Your old man, bitch, is chasing all the fucking women. And that was all actual proof. Okay? What's going on, Six? Anyway, so that's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm saying don't let her giggle her way out of it works over there with slow ass niggas like Raj the bad guy. Right? He's scared to even kick her off his panel. He's scared to kick her off. And the reason being is because she'll send him some money. She'll keep sending him money, and that's what keep him going. Nothing wrong with that. See, that's why they were putting that shit on me. Remember, they was trying to say that that Rue gave me some money and I was paid to protect him. Well, now that we think about it, that's what she did. She pays Reg. Hey, babe. I know today was Friday. What you want to eat? Did you buy anything else? Well, we go. Okay. You staying to work late tonight or no? Okay. See you later. Anyway, hubby going to work. I know it was that late. God damn, y'all. I be. Whew. Anyway. So that's all I'm saying. Like, listen. Every time you see that bitch in the area, every time she says something in somebody's comments, comment to that bitch and ask her about her life. Okay? Don't let her regroup. Don't let her, just ask her. Hey, how does it feel? How you gonna have that conversation with your children? Because they was a little younger when it all happened, but I know they have questions. How you gonna explain to them that mommy was a whore while she was married to daddy and mama was a double whore? See, we want to talk about whoredom, then let's get wet. Let's talk about a married woman sleeping with a married man. The married man who ended up killing the husband. That sounds like whoring all day to me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You want to find anything of me cheating on my motherfucking husband, baby. Better yet, cheating on him with somebody who killed him. Somebody you gave $70,000 to, ho. Every time I think about it, I'm gonna say the same shit. My running joke is that you is the cause of a man being killed and another black man being in jail. These are facts, though, right? It's not really something that I need to come up with because it's facts, it's truth. And I want the next motherfucker to come up here and tell me, well, Bob, why it didn't bother you then? It don't bother me now. It still doesn't mean that it's not factual. The fuck? Bob, why you bring this shit up now? I bring this shit up now because now we battling, bitch. Like, why they asking me these stupid questions? Why you, well, Bob, why you wasn't saying this a year ago, 2 years ago? Nigga, because we was on each other's side, bitch. Now we not, we battling. I want to break up, bitch. That's why. The same reason why if you with somebody, you know what I mean, and you like mostly things about them, but there's something you don't like about them, but you don't say nothing because you're with them. But then when you break up, bitch, you might mention it to them. Well, that's where we at right now. Don't ask me no motherfucker, stupid ass motherfucker question, nigga. Nigga with titties. The nigga with motherfucker titties go, Bomb, why you ain't say that when y'all were friends? Nigga, cause we were friends, bitch. Is that a good answer for you? I mean, it's the truth, but I just want to know, nigga with titties, is that a good enough answer for you? Does it make sense? We were friends. Yeah, let me put the link there. We were friends, and therefore I didn't throw it in her face. In fact, I didn't even know much about it. I didn't know. People were saying shit, and I just wasn't being involved. Okay? I didn't know. And not only did I not know, but I didn't care to know. That's the only reason I didn't know. It wasn't that I didn't know because I didn't know. I didn't know because I didn't care to know. When people was talking about it, I wasn't there. If it wasn't for one of the men who hang over there with it every once in a while, I wouldn't have even believed that it was true. I would have thought somebody was making up shit and they just was throwing it out there as a joke. But no, he has he's a police officer or working that thing. He called me up. I even told her, I hit her up and said, hey, dude told me that this shit is real. She still's friends with him, which tells me that, like, the way that shit went down right there, because we all were just getting to know each other, it let me know, well, something is up, right? Because, see, I would have came to YouTube and roasted his ass. But she was like, oh, yeah, he okay. She must have known that he went into her records and found that shit, because that's what he told me. Let me grab this link real quick. Stop the share, girl. I forgot I was sharing, too. Look, y'all all in my email and shit, even though I got nothing to hide. Okay? Unless it's nudity, my nude pictures. I sent out a few nude pictures yesterday, and I don't want y'all to see them because we're on YouTube. Nah, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Let me see. Let me grab the link. I'll be forgetting how to do this sometimes, y'all. Invite. I think I set it up where the link automatically come to me as soon as I open it, but I don't know. So I don't want to hear no motherfucker. I don't care if you realize we were friends, and you can come and question me about, like, if you really have a legit question about anything when we was rocking with each other and you want to know, cool. I'll give you the truth. I don't have no problem with it. But if you're coming up as if you're trying to make a point, well, the point is simply, we rocking with each other, just like there's other people who we rocking with. I didn't go for them, even though in the back, we may have had words. We don't fuck with each other no more. Most people just don't know it. But I was rocking with them, so I ain't call them out on it. They ain't call me out on my shit. I ain't call them out on their shit. And we still ain't call each other out on the shit because we cool. Like, we cool, we stay away from each other. Boom. It's as simple as that. Okay?
$70,000?
Yeah, girl, you ain't know? She's a felon,
No.
baby. She's a felon. 70K is what she stole.
Mm.
And then gave that man the money, and then her husband was killed. This all happened around the same time. And when I say around the same time, they couldn't prove that she paid him, but they know they ain't get that money back. And then even when people was questioning her, like she's willing to answer about the murder, and as soon as they say, well, what happened to that money? She'll say she can't talk about that. Or she refused to talk about that.
That is, oh God, that's new information. So
You probably
um
you like me, you don't be here for everything, and we don't be
nah, I tune in and out
yeah.
throughout
But
YouTube.
that's not new info.
And
Like there's a
for
yeah,
me
yeah,
it is.
no, I get it. No, you're right. That's why
Like
I
I
said
didn't know she was a felon. I didn't know she was a felon.
behind that
This
money.
is
She a felony behind that money. Yeah, baby.
The only reason I'm willing to accept is because you're truthful, right? You're not just making up shit.
You mean all you gotta do is look it up online, girl.
It's
And
public
listen,
information, right?
that's
And
right.
and to make it, she announced what her actual name is.
That's right. She did it when she put up that receipt. She gave out her own name. I didn't even know that bitch name, girl.
Right.
I did not know her name
Oh
until
my
a couple days
God.
ago. Listen, y'all. I promise you,
Wow.
you've never heard me slip up and call her by her real name, because as far as I'm concerned, it's Danini. In person, it was Danini. I did not know this bitch's name until she put up that receipt the other last week.
Oh
And
my
that's the
God.
truth. I ain't know a first name, I ain't know a middle name, and I definitely didn't know a last name. And now we know it all, and it's because she put the fucking receipt up. Her dumb ass doxed herself. Girl.
Oh my God. Why would she do that?
Y'all never asked me what I think somebody said what's her name, and I was like, I don't know her name. When I tell y'all we wasn't
And then
friends,
she
bitch, you see me answer her. If she pull out text messages or anything, going back and forth, all you see me call her is Danini. He call her Nini, I call her Danini, and I didn't know her real name.
And then she put her traceable name.
Dumbass.
So people can look up that she has a felony being accused of what did you
Well,
say? Embezzling?
yeah, she already
There's
so
some
she knew
shit.
people know already. It's already been outed. There's many videos about her being a felon. And then
Yeah, I
some
wasn't
people
keeping it. Yeah, I wasn't keeping it up to date with it. Damn.
yeah.
Oh shit. Who you never know who you're talking to. You never know.
Girl. And
Yeah.
hell yeah.
You could have put that link in the chat room a long fucking time ago, because
I knew it say
everybody, what they decided to do.
nothing.
What? It's not on me for you to put your link in the chat room. What the fuck? Look, I'm just saying that there were a lot of people that have been revved up and they were ready to discuss something. And, so I think a lot of people are going to wake up about 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock.
Yeah, but I wanted to get
Central
my
Standard
songs
Time.
in. I want to just make up some stupid shit, have fun with
Yeah.
it. And then
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do make up the
And
rhymes. You do.
yeah, I be over here just making up some stupid shit, but I can't do that when people on the panel, and I can't really say what I want to say when people on the panel because people jump in. I might say
That's
something,
true.
and so that's why. But then after I get it all out, then I feel good, and then y'all can come up.
What would you want to see happen to her?
I want her to just leave me. It's not even her. I want her husband to leave me the fuck alone. Like
You want her
I'm not
husband to
looking.
leave you alone. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not looking for anything, right?
Right.
But he's over there trying to get other people to go against me, right? I ain't had no problem with motherfucker Reg, that faggoty ass nigga over there, and sitting in his mama kitchen. But the only reason I end up having to go after him because he said some shit about me. Why is he even talking about me or my fucking husband? You know why? Because she over there and that nigga in the chat constantly saying my name and this and that. And then the nigga think he can repeat. But I'm willing to slap all them motherfuckers in this shit. Reg wouldn't even have no channel. Listen, we'll do 30 days and 30 nights on these niggas to where people will be embarrassed to be in his chat when we're done. They'll be over here listening to the jokes. His own people will be coming over here just to listen to the fucking funnies. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't. With this nigga and this bitch thinking they gonna try to do me what I saw them do to several people through the little few years that I've known them. You know what I mean? Like they done run people off my own motherfucking channel. Bob, you saw her? She started talking about color. So let's say today I start talking about colorism, right? And the reason I will come up with my topics is based on other people's topics. Like there's other Rashida Strober, she would do topics because I like her, right? I like her, but she a little cuckoo. Okay, I'm over there and she might say something and I disagree with it. If I disagree with it, I come to my channel and talk about it. I talk about colorism, blah, 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 blah. You know, as far as the way I think of it. Now, you can agree, you can disagree, just like Rashida, whatever her name is, she would disagree with me because I disagree with her. It would be cool, right? That's how you two work. But then I would notice, I get some people come in, they agree or they disagree, and I'm cool with all of that. I'm being nice to them. It's usually women. It's been through this, and this has happened. I get new people over because I put Rashida, whatever her name, in the title, right? So people who disagree with it, they're going to come by me. And even people who like her, they're going to come by me and listen to what I have to say. And then the Nene will pop up from work or wherever. And she didn't start, she started noticing these people coming over often. And then she would tell me, hey, Bob, she talked, did you see that woman? That one, the one you just said, the one you being nice to right now, she said something about colorism. I'm like, well, she can say what she want to say. But then now it looked like it's messy, right? Because she's doing this in open on the panel. And I'm just like, it still gets done a lot. People like to point out what other people doing. These people are grown. I'm not running people away because they disagree with me. If I did that, I'll run everybody away eventually. When I'm trying to build, she was trying to tear my shit down. And I saw it. You see what I'm saying? I saw it.
Yeah. I myself, I announced to a channel that was live streaming that you would be live streaming at this time of the night and all are welcome. That's what I do. I give people an opportunity to find places where they are welcome to express themselves. Now, if Denini, right? If she's not interested in anything other than her point of view, and as it turns out, she has a background that can be criticized, I don't know what to think about that.
Okay, so you know why she feel confident? Because it was me, right? And I think Beasley kind of proved that to a degree, because people will go after her because of her background, and then my dumb ass will be there going after them as they go after her. And they trying to get at her, and I'm jumping in the middle of the shit, like, you know what I mean? And that's what Beasley kind of proved.
I've heard you being accused for windmilling again, for her. I've
and
heard
it's true. And Beasley even put that, like, he put me on blast in that video he did yesterday, but it was true. It's the facts. You know what I mean? Rice, who I never mentioned her name because we squashed all that shit, right? That shit is dead now. I'm cool with everybody. Some of them not cool anymore, but I think some of them will eventually. But Rice, since started her family, Rice is doing rice, right? And so I never mentioned her name. Beasley was like, boom, you see what happened? I don't even know how long ago that happened, but yeah. And then Rice,
I saw his live stream and he was bringing up past audio
beefs and shit.
play,
Yeah,
right? And I was like, my comment was, yeah, he was trolling her hard that day. That was my comment, you know.
yeah. Well, Beasley was being Beasley. And but I was a little embarrassed. I was like, cause you hear Rice say, Bomb, yeah, Bomb, I don't even have no problem with you, because I never had problem with none of them. Right. But then she would say some slick thing about the Nene, and now I feel like, oh shit. Like I don't have no problem with you, but damn, why you gotta slick? Because we rocking right now together, and you coming for her. And she but the thing, why most of us able to squash beef, because Rice is a Scorpio. Like, there's this loyalty thing that happens. And sometimes, look, when we choose wrong, we just choose wrong. And you end up feeling fucked up like I do sometimes, when I chose the wrong side, and then I realized these trifling ass bitches ain't shit. But anyway, she kept saying, I think when I first heard it, she was saying, Bomb, I ain't got no problem with you, Bomb. We ain't got no problem, Bomb. But that bitch right there. And then I'd be like, oh, Lord. And then you hear me say something like, but yeah, bitch. I felt, but in a sense, I felt like Rice was saying, we ain't got no problems and we don't need no problems. You don't want these problems. Rice was slick with it though, baby. Let me see. She's a Scorpio, baby. Let me tell you. And she look, Rice wasn't playing. That was a point when it got heated. And she did something that I know Denise didn't like. And and it came where we got it straightened out. But because now I don't know why Denise think I'm any better. Bitch, you show your weakness to me, ho. When we going after it, I'm using it.
Yeah.
I'm not no saint. I've never proclaimed to be a saint in my life. I never proclaimed like I was in the church. What church? I don't subscribe to that shit right there. Okay. So you must know that I never claiming to be a saint. And therefore, if I know your weakness and we get into it, just know you stoop low enough, I'ma stoop lower.
Yeah.
And I asked her husband, I think you was up here with me. Yes, you was. You was up here. Like, did she ask her husband to stop? Because I was like, well, what I got to do? Your husband needs to stop. All she kept telling us and me is that she don't tell him what to do. But she never said, hey, can you stop so we can let this go? She never did that. Did she do that?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
If she would have done that, then it would have looked like she was at least honest in wanting the shit to stop.
Right.
Even if he would have kept going, if he would have said, no, this is why.
I think somebody even mentioned that in some way she probably gets off on him attacking women.
Yeah, she does. She has to.
Right. That was something to consider. I hadn't thought about it that way. Like, what if she actually laughs at the fact that he's going after women? So what does that say about her?
Says she ain't shit. It says that it makes her feel good. I don't even know, because see, there's been conversations that a lot of people don't know that have been had about her husband. Women have literally, I'm talking about beautiful women on YouTube. They even China White decided to ask her directly, the Nene, hey, can you stop your husband from doing this, that, and the third? I'm coming to you as a woman. And the way she responded was really, I took it back. Like, I was shocked. Because I would have been embarrassed if some woman had come ask me for my husband to stay away. But then I would have turned to him and like, what happened? What is she talking about? Would have made him explain it. And then, and then I would have said, well, she taking whatever you're doing serious. So we're going to need you to pull back. But see, no, Danini didn't say that. Danini told them, just block it. Just block it. and then proceeded, when they blocked him, then he started crying how people had him blocked. And then they started roasting the women who blocked it. And my dumb ass over there, quiet as could be, sitting on the panel, waiting for them to change the little topic. Because to me, blocking is a good idea. You don't even get to see them comment. The problem is, though, the nigga was going in other places looking for these women to comment under their comments. They could block him from their page, but when he knew that these women came to my area and other areas, and that's when he would fuck with them. So that's called stalking.
Mm.
Okay?
He
The nigga
looking
is
for him.
goofy. And that nigga goofy, man. You want to talk about me needing to be with my husband? Listen, at least my husband is a man, nigga. And nobody has ever accused me of being a man, the nigga. Okay? And I'm just it is what it is. But no, you asked a good question. What do I want? At this point, I don't want anything, to be honest. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna just continue to do this. Every chance I feel like talking about them, I'm gonna talk about them. Just it could be out the blue. Ain't nothing they could do to stop me at this point. There's no because I've already, the last time attempted this, you was on that panel, and I clearly said, Warren, what do I have to do for this shit to stop?
You did ask him that.
Yes, I did. I said, what do I have to do? What I mean, okay, if you're gonna give me some, if you're saying, well, look, but no, he didn't want to stop it. And so here we are.
Wow. If I wasn't so fucking sleepy, I could hold a conversation with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you
I'm
go.
gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to what you have to say and tell somebody else with more energy right now.
No.
Can
We're
come up
gonna let you
and
go so
talk
you
to
can
you.
go get some sleep. I'm go but we will be back later, everybody. To we're gonna come up with the charges for real, and then so we can have fun this weekend with it. It'll be this evening probably, because I probably gonna sew a
It
little
is
bit.
Friday. Yeah, it is
Yeah, it
Friday.
is Friday. That's right. So I want to at least get 2 of these dresses made. That's a damn shame. I had all week.
Right.
Okay, so
Do
I'll
your
talk to
thing.
you later. Okay.
All right.
Thank
Peace
you
and
for
love.
coming up. Same
All
to
right.
you, Sue. Okay, y'all. So let me see. Okay, so yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go sew. Because I think I am gonna have a couple of different channels. Like I'm gonna do the channels where I'm doing this roasted shit, because this shit gonna get me in trouble. I already know it. There's an expiration date on this shit already, and I already know it ain't gonna last long. I give this channel all of 3 months. You understand? 3 months, because I've decided since the nigga like to play, then I'm gonna play. I'm put on my ball cap. I'm gonna grab the glove and the bat, and we're gonna do this. And she gonna report me. Somebody gonna report me. Okay? They're gonna start the reporting, pushing the thumbs down, doing the reports, nigga. But they could tell them they could report everything. I don't give not 2 fucks. 0 fucks. Okay, 0. I got 0 fucks to give. But I'm about to teach him a lesson, though. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Okay. I want you to say, thank you, Warren. That's what I need everybody to say. Say thank you, because it's gonna be very entertaining. It's gonna be goofy, little crappy. And listen, this is not about it being serious. I'm not pulling out no documents and it gotta be real. See, it don't have to be real, but it just need to be funny. It need to be entertaining. It just need to keep everybody's, you know what I mean? Keep everybody just here laughing and just interested in listening. That's it. So everything that come out of my mouth not gonna be factual. But what will be facts, I will lay that when I say this is facts, that part right there, that'll be facts. Everything else though, no telling what the fuck might come out my mouth. Okay? I'ma treat her like she been treating others or him when they decide that they feel like they just want to go over there and play and laugh with them, crack jokes on them, and people saying, "Leave me alone. Why can't you just leave me alone? Leave me alone." I've been on this internet with their asses for quite some time. And then when anybody said, "Why don't you just leave me alone, Danini?" Them motherfuckers ain't see me in their area again. Danini and Warren, though, that didn't stop. Along with some other motherfuckers who just didn't have the fortitude to understand that there is a line that somebody put in the sand. And they literally saying, right now, I don't want to play with y'all no more. But you don't understand the Nene and Warren, though. Because them niggas is out to destroy. If somebody said, I don't want to play no more, like you literally got them to say, okay, but I don't want to play no more. Whether it's because you too harsh, maybe you won, right? But they say, I don't want to play no more, then leave motherfuckers alone. Now I could start naming the motherfuckers who I've heard them say, Danini, why you just can't leave me alone? I've heard some men say that to her. I heard some women say that to her. And you can ask any of them. If they asked her, bitch, why can't you just leave me the fuck alone? Then guess what? I wasn't there. See, I was good. Like I say, I'm cool with playing. We good with joking. I'm good with Viper Pit. We were there to have fun and joke. Soon as we can act like old girl I don't mention her name much. She knew exactly what's going on. She was getting subscribers and people watching her by us getting at her. So that was no, hey, I'm a victim bullshit going on there. And everybody kind of understood that. And you could go on her channel and see the videos that she would make against me and everybody else. You'll see that. She was a participant. That's what that was. That's participation on YouTube. When somebody say, hey, just leave me alone, you. Then leave their asses alone. But the Nene and Warren, they would go harder, more frequent. It's almost like, so what I would like, some of you motherfuckers want to know, what do I want? Ask them what they want. What did they want when she, motherfucker, wouldn't stop messing with people? Okay? And for those who don't know, like some of y'all, the Viper Pit was, either people was in my area, sometimes I would go in their area, you know what I mean? But most times I was over there in the Black Manosphere. I'm the one who brought the Black Manosphere topics. I'm the one, that's because I would go square in their motherfucking areas. She didn't do that. The Viper Pit didn't do that as a whole. I would be wherever the fuck I want to be. They didn't know none of these other motherfuckers. I'm the one who introduced all these other people to this area. You know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is they don't know how to have real conversations. She just want to do what she want to do. And nothing wrong with that, I guess. But I was never a part of bullying. Not until now anyway. Because I feel like she wants to be the baddest bully on the playground. And see, I take down bullies, bitch. I take down bullies. I'd be goddamn if she thinks she gonna bully me. When she gonna pull out 700 and so many dollars that she herself was so stupid enough to send to the wrong motherfucking place and still expect some fucking credit? She thinks she gonna beat up on me, bitch? Girl, you better go and take some medication. And with this sweet looking nigga you married with this ponytail high and his whole edges have been ripped from his motherfucking scalp, nigga. Y'all can go and do what y'all do in the bedroom together. As he throw his head back and open his mouth and you put your dick all down this nigga's throat. That's what y'all should be doing. Okay? Look how sweet this nigga look. Man, this is just too much for me. Y'all tell me this nigga never took dick in jail. Please tell me that you look at his face and you can't see that this nigga, they thought he had the prettiest lips ever. You know this nigga wasn't getting through the gate safe. His mouth wasn't safe. His thin ass booty hole wasn't safe. You come on now, y'all know this already. It's just not happening. Oh, this nigga wasn't safe, y'all. Y'all know damn well. What's up, Rallo? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go about my business. Nigga, we know you wasn't safe. Let me see if I can find a song for you. Something I could play. Am I still connected? Yeah, I should be. Okay. My phone is about to die. Damn, I ain't charged you all week, huh? Do I want to make up a song? Listen, y'all go back and listen to the stupid shit I made up earlier, but this is the thing. You know you wasn't safe, sweet looking ass. You Chris broke back, Chris Brown looking ass nigga. And when I say broke Brown, Chris Brown looked like a man because he got tattoos and shit, and you just like a sweeter looking Chris Brown. Okay. What's the name? Let me come up with a song. Goddamn. Let's see. You say that nigga over there like he ready to pull up on you. Ready to pull up on you. Ready to pull up on you. This shit crazy, man. This nigga got me thinking of all the wild sex he had. He was walking as they was walking him through the jailhouse, you know, and they had him handcuffed walking down the hallway and shit. You know what I mean? And his music started playing and shit. And all the other men from one side to the other looking at him. And they start whistling. Woo, woo. Yeah, I don't know how to whistle, y'all. I don't know how to whistle. But they whistling at him, looking at him. And before he even get in his cell, niggas are starting to fight over who gonna tap that booty first. I see it, right? I just see it. He was a grown ass man walking, thinking he was tough when he went in jail. But when he came out, this nigga had 2 pigtails and some barrettes in his hair and a skirt on. Okay. So I understand. I get it. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I really have to sew, y'all. I gotta go. Rallo, how you doing, baby? Hey, outside. And this nigga with titties right here. Let me put him back up. Nigga with titties, educated titties. I ain't even started with you. Now, I just want you to know that you are foul on some real life shit. Like real life shit, you foul. So you ain't even we ain't got to even deal with you online. But yeah, I'm crack some fucking jokes on you too, you lame ass, Chester ass bitch. But I will be making phone calls to see if you really legit live in the area and if you work with children. And then if you do, though, we're going to send them a little clip of what you said about messing with people, children, in a sexual way. You a sick bitch. And you're going to have to get on here and apologize and look like you sincere for that shit not to go farther. But if you don't work, like if you lying about where you work and all that shit, like who you work for and shit like that, then you cool. You ain't got to do that. But if you really work and you really work where you say, what you know, with who you work with, then because see, I ain't got to find no school that you work with. New Orleans, and I'm not even talking about New Orleans, let's talk about the whole Louisiana, only have but so many school districts, nigga. We all know, we already got your picture and video, your image, nigga. And I am going to personally contact every school board in every parish in the state of Louisiana. And I'm going to send them the clip of when you said that when you mentioned that kid's school and you mentioned what you wanted to do with a little girl. So you going to make some motherfucking apologies, or we just gonna rock with what we gonna rock with. But by next week, nigga, I'm gonna have contacted everybody. And see, I know the senators and the congressmen, people from Louisiana, and I also know some other motherfucking people. I'm talking about the whole Louisiana, nigga. It don't matter what part of Louisiana you in. If you work with kids, nigga, you done. I'm shocked that even the Viper Pit even still fuck with you after you said that shit. That is like, dude, I would have, no. Okay? We need to make sure no kids is around your ass. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Oh, and that's a promise. That's not even a joke. Okay? You're not going to be talking about raping or forcefully hurting little girls and thinking you're going to get away with that shit.